What's up, guys? It's Monaco here. Got a couple of things I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is probably the Magicite spending for Panomas to get 5-star cards. I see a lot of people doing needless spending of Magicite to get these Panomas so that they can 5-star cards. And I gotta be honest with you, man. Like I did some math. The price tag for most of the cards, uh, if you spend 400 Magicite on two bulbs and two Panomas, that's a total of 1,600 magicite. Uh, that's a growth star, guys. And to be totally honest with you, like your growth stars are much more valuable right now in this section of the game than anything else. And in having access to 5-star cards, um, while you think it's important, is not important right now. Um, the main reason why is Tower is nowhere near to being a thing yet. We still got like 2 weeks for Tower. As a matter of fact, when the Palladius Lagoon finally comes out and we're actually able to farm these cards, we're still going to have at least a couple of days until the Tower event. I think it's like 2 or 3 days until the Tower event, which is more than enough to farm the cards that you need for Tower to be 5 stars and unlock their abilities. Furthermore, if you save your Magicite, you could probably save um, the Magicite for using things like maybe buying exchangers, possibly. That would be a much smarter move because you can get 5 exchangers for 2,200 Magicite, which is only 600 Magicite more than the cost of actually 5-starring a card. And then, like for example, you could um, farm the 5-star card and then unlock its abilities straight away with exchangers and have it ready for tower. Now that's something that you could do. The alternative is just to go ahead and just farm out the abilities as well. That's probably the smartest way to go. But if you're hell bent on spending Magicite, then that would probably be the best thing to do. Now, just keep in mind, guys, the Final Fantasy VII event increases the power level of cards by a lot when it comes out. This Dissidia event is going to start it. The Lightning card is fairly strong. It's slightly stronger than a regular AoE card, and it can go to 5 stars, so it's fairly good. And then the Cloud card is the first multi hit card that hits the game that makes a huge impact into the game. It's a Warrior Earth card, and it's one of the best Earth attack cards in the game for pretty much forever in the Warrior category, Warrior Earth category. Now, who uses that? Highwind uses that, and Cloud himself uses that, especially later when he gets his Hall of Fame. That becomes his best attacker card. It's insane. It has very good stats. It has very good abilities. Now, hopefully, we'll get the Cloud card for free. That's a rumor that's been flying around. I don't know if that's true or how true it is, but you definitely want to try and plan your resources accordingly in the next couple of months. I can't stress this enough. It's very, very important. The month of January and February is going to be very important. Hell, even December was pretty important, um, because having some of these Final Fantasy X cards was kind of key. That some of them are pretty powerful, and some of them could possibly see a role in this next upcoming tower. Um, we'll see. But anyways, so let me get off that high horse. I've been around looking and seeing people augmenting these cards, and I understand people are excited to have 5-star cards. I get it, but you're wasting resources, so please stop. That's all I have to say about that. Now, as far as the way the direction of things is going, in global. Let me talk about this for just a minute. So it seems like global's kind of lost a lot of steam over the last month or two. They haven't done a whole lot of job releases. There's not a whole lot of new content being released, except for, well, this month, of course. I mean, this month is obviously huge, but it's coming later in the month, so a lot of people are slowing down with their YouTube content. I know I've seen a couple of the YouTubers out there slow down with their content. Um, Monkey Man seems to be getting a little upset with the way legend jobs are being worked, and I think he has a valid case for why he should be upset. However, I just want to stress this. I can't stress this enough. Um, You don't need legend jobs to perform in this game. As a matter of fact, in the Japanese version, the majority of the jobs that are dominant are not legendary jobs. Super Monk is not a legendary job. He came out in a special banner for early release, and you could get him, but he is not a legendary job. Um, the Maya jobs, they are not legendary jobs. The Hall of Fame jobs are all just rehashes of everything that we already have. And a lot of those jobs are some of the strongest in the games. As a matter of fact, Mage Hall of Fame is one of the strongest attackers in the game. It is absolutely insane the amount of damage they can do with water cards. Um, they hit for max damage, and so, a lot of time, in a lot of cases, depending on what boss it is, they hit for max damage through the yellow bar, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, like, sitting here saying that, you need these legendary jobs are just flavor, guys. They add them into the game, okay? Um, the next tier of really powerful jobs that is going to come out is the Paladin Priest Viking batch. That's the next that starts the next tier of really powerful jobs, okay? And then imagine after that, soon after that, is probably the best attacker role in the game for uh quite a bit of time until the next until basically until the Hall of Fame starts getting released. Now there are some legendary attackers that come out that play a role for a little while, but are not necessary and they get replaced rather quickly. So just pump your brakes with all this talk about, oh, I have to spend $75 to be relevant in this game. If you spent $75 on Titus, you probably feel like an idiot because Titus, to be totally honest with you, um, is not good. He's just not. Um, I haven't seen any attackers playing Titus for Hashmel, which is one of Titus's strong points or strong bosses. Um, he doesn't have Earth Resist, which makes him rather squishy, and as a result, he's not a very good attacker. Now we could possibly see him for a fret, or if Freet, however you want to pronounce that. Um, so he could play a role there, but it remains to be seen whether or not he'll even be relevant then. So Titus is more than likely going to play a role in some tower events or single player events. He's a little bit stronger in single player than he is in multiplayer. So that's where people are going to see their value for their $75 that they spent. Okay. Anyways, that's really all I want to kind of talk about for right now. Pump your brakes on the legendary jobs, guys. They're not necessary. Stop wasting resources on five-star augments right now. It's really not worth it. And I mean, I understand some people are excited, but just wait. Wait the week, okay? It's only 1 week, guys. It's not a big deal. Anyways, I'll be streaming later tonight for the Gigantard Terrace. I'm going to be doing several runs there. I'll show you guys exactly what's going on with there, and we'll talk about how to high score as well as a few other things. So if you want to catch my stream, it'll be between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern later tonight. I will see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.